Hi, everybody. Welcome to English Digest. I'm Tom.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And we're going to continue talking about investing in today's program. We've got an article here talking all about it, and we're going to talk about some tools that you can use on the internet. I guess they are apps that can help you with your investing.
There's some really cool apps out there. I haven't heard of any of these that we're going to talk about today. But I did sign up online for something called Nerd Wallet, where it lets you track all the spending and income that you have, and it lets you see and analyze where your money's going. Sometimes we spend money and we don't pay enough attention to where we're spending lots of money. But some of these tools will help you make better decisions with the funds that you have. And I love that the young generation is already getting into investing. That's a good time to start is when you're in your 20s.
Sure, it's a wise decision. And of course, you can always consider investing anytime in your life, even when you're in your 60s or your 50s or whatever.
Sure.
But the best time, of course, is to start when you're young, and you'll have lots of things saved up when you're old and ready to say, hey, I want to get out of the rat race and retire and do some more meaningful things in my life instead of driving to work every day in crowded conditions. You get the idea. So yeah, are you new to investing? Well, here are the top 4 tools for you. Let's find out what this is all about. Let's listen to our article read now from top to bottom. Investing can seem daunting if you've never done it before. You might worry that you're not making smart decisions or simply not know where to start. But thanks to the financial technology or fintech industry, maintaining a secure portfolio is easier than ever. Here are some tools we recommend for first-time investors. Betterment. Available via app or website, Betterment helps inexperienced investors gain confidence by giving them personalized advice. Whatever your financial goal, like saving for major purchases or creating an emergency fund, Betterment guides you through the steps. iQuantify. This online platform offers customized financial plans based on a short questionnaire about your current savings, goals, and family situation. Each plan is easy to access and act on, so iQuantify is great for those with particular aims for their money. Stash. This investing tool not only provides insight into building a balanced portfolio, but helps you participate in industries you care about. If you want to invest in environmental causes or human rights supporting companies, Stash lets you find these organizations easily and align your finances and personal values. Personal capital. If your money is in multiple financial institutions or investments, it's easy to feel scattered. Personal capital consolidates all your financial information and allows you to view everything money-related in the same place. This lets you analyze your finances, plan for what-ifs, and understand your net worth. Using these smart tools can help you plan your investments, and the younger you begin this venture, the better.
Okay, guys, let's get started. We're going to be talking about the top 4 tools for you that our author put together, which is kind of cool. Now, investing can seem daunting. Ooh, that's a good word, daunting. If something's daunting to you, that's an adjective. It means you're intimidated by it. Looks a little scary, perhaps. Maybe you've been given a task before from your boss and you think, oh, how am I going to do this? There's no way. It can seem very daunting when you feel like you don't have the skills you need to accomplish some sort of task or some sort of request that you get, usually at work. So you have to overcome your fear and just be courageous and go for it. So investing can seem daunting, but if you start slow and in addition you use some of these tools we're going to be talking about, it might get easier.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, intimidating, as you say. And, of course, this happens before you start doing it. So, wow, investing seems daunting. I've never done it before. What am I going to do? Well, you might worry that you're not making smart decisions or simply not know where to start. Yeah, if you don't really know anything about investing, you're going to be scared there because it is your hard-earned money.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you make smart decisions. You don't want to just throw your money away or be cheated by those, 诈骗集团, those what are those scams or whatever?
Yeah.
You don't want to be fooled by those people as well. So that's a problem. And also you may not know where to start. Who do I talk to? Yeah, I've got like 100,000 NT dollars here that I would like to invest, but how do I find a place to invest it? Who should I talk to?
Well, thanks to some financial technology, or what we're calling fintech, or the fintech industry, maintaining a secure portfolio is easier than ever. Everything's going online, right? So sometimes I think, I don't know if I want to check my bank account while I'm online. What if somebody can steal my password? Be very careful if you are banking online, which most of us are doing these days, that you have a really good password and you take good care of it. So this fintech is really popular these days, financial technology, new apps, new websites that have sprung up or been created to help people better manage all their investments. They might have some stocks, bonds, index funds, mutual funds, 401k, which we refer to as a retirement fund in the States. Or maybe you have a pension. Maybe you work for the government, or you're a teacher. I know teachers retire here with a pension as well. You can actually keep track of your investments by using some of these tools we're going to explain now.
Indeed. So again, you want to start in the right place. And if you're not too knowledgeable about investing, you can check out the fintech industry. And, of course, it's easier to maintain a financial portfolio. It's easier than ever. So here are some tools we recommend for first-time investors. Here's the first one. It's called Betterment. Okay, that's the name of this website or of this app here, this application. Available via app or website, Betterment helps inexperienced investors gain confidence by giving them personalized advice. So, yeah, you can download this onto your iPhone or your Android device. It's an app here. As you say, APP here in Taiwan, but of course we say app in English. So you can get it as an app, or you can access their website with your PC or with your tablet or whatever. The fact is, Betterment is a program that can help you if you are inexperienced, and you can gain confidence and get personalized advice. So whatever your financial goal, like saving for major purchases or creating an emergency fund, Betterment guides you through the steps. So here's this pattern. Whatever your financial goal, whether it's saving for something big or saving for a rainy day, Betterment will help you guide you through the steps. Okay, so first of all, you might want to save for a major purchase, like, a big car, a luxury car or something, but also maybe for an apartment or something like that, or a house. Those are big investments, a big purchase. A small purchase would be something like, a new shirt or a new bicycle or something. That's nothing. You don't need anybody to give you advice on that. But yeah, for big investments or big purchases, you need something like this. And of course, again, you want to save for emergencies, to save for a rainy day.
Right. Here's another one, I quantify. If you put a little I in front of a word these days, it just means it has something to do with the web, the internet. So this is an online platform, and what they do at I Quantify is they offer customized financial plans based on a short questionnaire. And you have to look at the questions on the questionnaire. and then you respond, and then they sort of calculate things for you. I wanted to tell you quantify is actually a verb. If you try to quantify something, it means you're calculating how much of something there is or what that particular thing, its value or worth is to you, even though it doesn't really have a dollar amount. For example, let me give you an example because it's kind of weird. If your company has a logo, you really can't sell it to anybody, but it has value. And so sometimes a company will say, well, it's worth about $2 million to us. You're quantifying the worth of a logo, even though you can't sell it to anybody, but it does have value. So here you're quantifying what your life, some of these things that are in your life, what value they have. You're going to be asked about your current savings, what your goals are, your family situation, and each plan is easy to access and act on. If you access something, it means you can get your hands on it. We often use access when we're talking about the internet. I don't have any access to Wi-Fi here. That's how I feel when I go home. My dad doesn't have Wi-Fi. Drives me nuts when I go home. So if you act on something, it means there's something in front of you and you actually take action and you do something, act on. Sometimes I'll have a feeling I should do something. And when I act on it, it turns out to be a good thing that I did. And sometimes when I don't act on some sort of feeling I have, it turns out to be a bad decision. I should have acted on it. So act on. And I quantify is great for those with particular aims for their money. So if you already have really solid goals, for example, I have a goal this year to buy a leather sofa. They're expensive, so I've set up a separate savings account and I'm putting money every month into that so that I don't buy it on a credit card. That's just an example of one goal. If you have really solid goals already, this might be the tool for you. I quantify.
That's a good idea. It's always nice to have something to look forward to, something to save for. I think I'll probably try to, take 1,000 NT dollars out of my savings every month and put it in an envelope and save for something, maybe like a new BMX bicycle or something like that. Who knows? Let's talk about another one here. It's called stash. Stash, okay? We should actually talk about that word first.
Yeah, that's a great word.
It could be both a verb and a noun. To stash something means to basically hide something and to save something. Also, as a noun, we sometimes refer to this as our savings, especially if you're keeping your money in a secret place. Hey, that's my secret stash in that coffee jar. Stay away from that. I'm saving up to buy Christmas presents.
We would laugh about my mom. She would hide cookies to eat because my dad didn't want her eating cookies. She would hide them from him. Not that he wanted them. He just didn't want her eating them. So sometimes we'd find her cookie stash. We do use that word. You'll hear it in movies and TV shows where they're bad guys robbing a bank and then they stash the money, So it's kind of a cool word. I did look this up. These are real apps, Tom. So stash is a good tool for those who have about maybe less than 5,000 to invest. Start out small.
5,000 US dollars.
That's kind of a lot of money, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good tool for those who are just getting into investing. You can trust it. You need to look into whatever you're using to make sure it's secure and that people won't suddenly be able to hack into something that you're using. This investing tool not only provides insight or good guidance into building a balanced portfolio. Balanced and diversified are very similar. If you're talking about investing, you have a balanced portfolio. A diversified portfolio is safer. It says, and you can also participate in industries you care about. Maybe you really love green industries. Well, they'll direct you into investing in companies that are in the green industry. Maybe you really love fashion, and that's where you want to put your money. They'll help you with that. So this is another tool that you can look into.
Indeed. So, yes, you can also invest in environmental causes, if that's your thing. A cause, of course, is some kind of organization that wants to help the world, helps poor people, or help the environment, protect the world, or something like like that, or even human rights supporting companies to help people who are starving in third world countries or who are being oppressed by dictatorships and stuff like that. You could invest in such companies. You can do these things easily with this app, and you can align your finances and personal values. To align just means to put something in the right place. Okay, here's another app that you might consider. Personal capital. Capital usually refers to money that you have to do something with, to afford something, to pay for something. So this is personal capital, and that's the name of this app or this website. If your money is in multiple financial institutions or investments, it's easy to feel scattered. Yeah, you might have your money invested in all sorts of different places.
Right.
Financial institutions usually refers to banks, but it could be other institutions as well. Yeah, I've got all sorts of different bank accounts here that I've opened over the years for various reasons, and maybe some investments, and, maybe, frankly, I don't really know where my money is right now. I don't know what I've invested in. It's all scattered. It's all over the place. It's spread out, and I don't know how to bring it all back together.
Yeah, scattered. You could talk about how you feel scattered, like your brain doesn't focus on what it's supposed to. It's thinking about too many things all at once. Or maybe you've seen, some birds that will come together because there's food on the sidewalk. But if a person walks by, they all fly away, they scatter. So going in different directions. You might want to bring all your finances or money together. That's a good idea. Personal capital consolidates or puts all those things together and allows you to view everything money-related in the same place. I like this a lot. This is a really good thing to do. This lets you analyze your finances, plan for what-ifs. Yeah, what if you get sick? Or what if you lose your job? You need to plan for the what-ifs and understand your net worth, how much capital you actually have. It doesn't have to be capital. It could be things you own too. That's part of your net worth.
Your net worth, how much you are worth altogether. So using these smart tools can help you plan your investments, and the younger you begin this venture, the better. And don't let that put you off if you're over 30 now or over 40. It's not too late.
Just start.
Yeah, just do it at any time. Even if you're 85, you can still invest and have a good return in the future. But again, as we're stressing here, the younger you are, the better, especially since most of our students are high school students and stuff like that. So we urge you to plan for your future. Okay, that brings us to the end of our explanation right now. We're going to hear from our Chinese teacher first, and then we'll be back with some discussion questions.
Hello, my name is Shelby. 今天要介绍几个理财软体。第一句，投资是令人气馁的，如果你从来都没有做过。Daunting 令人却步、气馁的，动词 daunt 使气馁，后面加上 ing 变成形容词，相当于 discouraging 或者是 frightening。第三句，由于有金融科技，维护安全的投资组合就变得比以前容易。我们来看介系词片语 thanks to 由于，同样要表因为这种想法的介系词片语有很多，例如 because of, owing to, due to, as a result of, on account of 再加名词，同学不妨参考一下。好，这边总共有4个 App 公司呢，我们来看第一家 Betterment。在第一句的地方，借由 App Betterment 帮助没有经验的投资客获得自信。Via 是介系词，表示经由、借由的意思。中间的 inexperienced 没有经验的，是字首 in 表示无、没有，再加 experienced 经验的，等于缺乏经验的。后面经常加 at 或 in 再加方面，表示在哪方面没有经验。例如说，他们对育儿不熟练。They are inexperienced in parenting。那会给你一些个人化的建议 personalized 动词是 personalize 使句个人化，它原来是 person 再加字为 ize 使什么化合并而来，而这里用过去分词来表示形容词，相当于 customized 客制化或者 individualized 个人化。我们再到下一个 I Quantify 这个软体会帮大家量身定制理财计划。第二句 每一个计划都是很容易取得并且奉行。Act on 是动词片语，表示起作用、奉行，后面加名词，例如说根据情报，警方马上行动。Acting on the information, the police take actions. 所以有一些同义动词，例如 obey 遵守， follow carry out 执行， comply with 奉行，也可以互相参考之。第三个 FinTech 是 stash， 在第一句，这投资工具不仅能够提供见解，建立平衡的投资组合，还能让你参与你喜欢的产业。Provide insight动词片语，表示提供见解， insight 是洞察力，后面再加 into 加方面，表示在哪一方面明白了解。而后面的动词 participate in 是参与，后面直接加受词。我们由字根来分析， part 是部分， CIP 是 take 拿取的意思，拿一部分，所以相当于参与或者是分享。另外 take part in 或者是 get involved 也有参与的意思。我们再看下一句，下面有一个 align 这个动词。Align 呢是把两三个东西排成一直线，后面再加名词，表示对准什么，或者也把它当成使结盟、使合作。Align your finances and personal values， 结合你的财务和个人价值观。Align 也可以搭配介系词 with 来表达和谁结盟。他和朋友同一阵线支持新运动。He aligns with his friends for the new campaign。 第四个 FinTech 叫做 Personal Capital。 第一句，如果你的钱在不同的金融机构，你会觉得混乱。 Institutions 它有当名词的时候有不同的意思，制度、建立或机构等。不过它当机构的时候是重点在制度或者是社会上的团体，例如这里 financial institution 财务机构， medical institution 医疗机构。另外做机构解释也有 institute 这个生字，它重点是在学术研究的学院，例如麻省理工学院 MIT， 中间的 T 就是 institute。好，你会觉得很混乱 scattered。 原来 scattered 是过去分词当形容词，表示分散的、散成一地的。但是它如果用来形容人的心情，它是表示混乱的、散乱的。例如说，很多时间我们的心是乱的。 A lot of times our mind is very scattered。 所以呢，这个 FinTech 能够帮你做账户的管理哦。我们再到看下面有一个划线的生字 net。Net 当形容词表示净得的、纯的。 Net worth 就是净值，跟它相反是总的 gross income 就是总收入。不过 gross 也有当成恶心的意思，要小心一下。希望以上这4家呢对大家的财务管理都有帮助。谢谢收听。
We're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Okay, it's time for us to have a discussion. We've got some discussion questions, things that we can talk about here. Here's the first one. Have the adults in your life ever given you financial advice? What ideas did they have for you?
Well, my dad's really into the stock market. So when I grew up, it was all about investing in the stock market. He even went to New York City to get his stockbroker license after my mom and dad got married. He's an attorney. That wasn't really what his field was, but he just loved stock, and even today he's still buying stock and selling it. So he told me, don't waste your money in mutual funds. They don't go up fast enough. Find a good stock and buy that. But I have learned since then that to diversify is also wise. What about you?
I think when I was in university, I talked to a financial analyst by accident. I didn't go there on purpose. And because I had just gotten like $1,000 from an inheritance or something like that, so someone said I should go talk to this person. But I thought, hey, that's $1,000, and I'm only 23 years old, and this person is telling me to invest it for my retirement, 30 years from now. She's crazy. I'm waiting for my summer vacation, and I'm going to spend that money on a trip to Acapulco, Mexico, or France or someplace like that. Of course, I was young. And I wanted to go out and see the world, but I guess I kind of regret that because, I just kept that money in the bank. And no, I did not go to Acapulco. I did not go to France. So, that money just kind of sat in a savings account in the bank. And as you know, banks really don't pay great interest anymore.
So you didn't spend it?
I may have. I don't know. Again, that was a long time ago.
See, if I had $1,000 and I was 23, I probably would have gone clothes shopping, to be honest.
Okay.
Terrible. It brings peace into your life if you have a good savings and investment strategy. You won't worry so much about the future.
One less thing you have to worry about as you get older and see more lines forming on your face. And
Wrinkles.
Wrinkles and getting fatter all the time. And stuff like that. So, yes, indeed. Most of our students, as we said, are high school students here. So, of course, you might have some advice coming from the adults in your life, your parents, of course, but maybe some aunts and uncles, your teacher, maybe some of your other teachers in school, etc. They may give you some financial advice.
So, Tom, which tool from the article do you think would be the most useful?
Which tool? Yeah, I think the last one there because you said it's for people investing $5,000 or something like that.
No, that's Stash.
Oh, Stash, okay. And I like the name of Stash, too. That sounds kind of fun.
It is fun. I think I would use Personal Capital because I do have money spread out in different directions. And even the stocks that I own, the company was sold to another company. And since it was sold, I haven't actually logged on and checked it out. So I need to pull all of my money together. I think this would be a good one for me.
That might be a good idea, too, because I've kind of let my wife take care of our savings because I'm too busy working and stuff like that and trying to find a place to park. Those things kind of distract from learning about investing and stuff like that.
Parking, okay.
Yeah, maybe I should talk to my wife and say, just where have you invested all that money I've been earning all these years? And hopefully we have enough saved for retirement. So, yeah, you can ask these questions among yourselves. And we certainly wish that you have secure futures and you can retire and enjoy your golden years. Okay, that brings us to the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for joining us. And please join us again next time for another edition of our program. From all of us here at English Digest, I'm Tom.
I'm Stephanie.
Goodbye.
Bye.